Hello, good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you are in the world. This is Samantha-Jayne Love from the Garden of All, and I'm here with my beautiful co-host, Judy Russell, and Lisa
Hi.
Wood.
Mm.
Hello, ladies, and once again, everyone who is listening, watching, imagining us. Welcome to the place where you get all of the pleasure with none of the guilt.
That's right.
So we are up to season 2, episode 3. I can't even believe 2025 is shooting through so quickly. It
It's crazy. It's crazy. And it's been particularly crazy over the last week or so.
take it
Pretty
away,
intense
babe.
times going on. Don't know if you've been feeling it, my
Oh my
wonderful
lord, yes.
co-hosts, but
Yeah.
It's
So,
been for me, it's been a nice, like going away on retreat and then coming back has actually been a really nice reset. I
mm,
found that the energy's just tied a bow.
mm,
Like it sort of was like, yes, things are in change, things are afoot. There is
mm.
new. There is new.
oh, that was because you were in Bali and we
Yeah,
were
I
still
was
stuck
gonna
in
say.
Melbourne.
I think
I'm
that
back.
might have had
I'm
something
back
to
in
do with
Australia
it.
now.
Might have had something to do with it. So
Yeah.
anyway, what we're talking about, we've just had a new moon. It's been a blood eclipse. Is that what it was? It was like an eclipse. Anyway, it was heavy
Hmm.
for me. Anyway, and a lot of people that I was talking to, they were like, "I'm tired. I'm achy. I'm this, or this is going on, or this is going on." I'm like, oh, there's been a lot of holding that I've had to do clinically for friends, like all of the things. So that is what we've been talking about.
Indeed, indeed, yes. I have certainly felt the heaviness myself, and I'm probably still feeling the ripples of it. I was actually in the optometrist this afternoon because my glasses are still not right, so I still can't see properly. And I nearly burst into tears just because it was like, I just want to be able to see. And I'm normally not like that. I'm normally very, oh, that's fine, take your time, it's all okay. But I was just like, please, I just want to see. So, yes, yeah, it brings things to the surface.
Yeah, and that's, it was really interesting going into one of my workplaces and, facilitating one of my programs, and just everything's changed. Everyone's like left and calm, and people were crying, and I was like, oh, there's a lot of tears today. Like,
Mm.
my magic power's happening. And one of the girls was like, it's good. She normally falls asleep in the program, and she's like telling the new girl, yeah, you'll love this, you'll love this. The new girl's been crying all day, crying all day. And then she's like, Malia, I thought this was good. And the girl that said, you'll love this, you'll love this, she was tossing and turning and tossing. And I'm like, babe, how'd you go today? No sleeping. She's like, I'm like, oh, I got you good today, didn't you? She's like, I just, I'm like, congratulations on waking up to the next part of the journey. You are leveling up. And she's like, it's great, but I hate it. And it was really interesting because this woman, she's like, comes and she loves it. She praises it to everybody. And generally, she's in this place where she feels really safe just to drop into that, that safety level where a lot of people come and they're like, right, the subliminalness is going in for them, but they're just like, I'm checking out. This is a safe corner right now. Sam's here. I can have my power and energizer, and they
Yeah.
come out and they're like, oh, that was amazing. I feel so good at this. And then she's just like, did it was just, and I'm like, and it was just that moment of me having a realization of how far as a facilitator I've
Mm.
come as well. And it's really fascinating because she was having this moment of leveling up, and I was like, oh, at the
Yeah.
same time. And, the manifesting of Um, Generally, it would happen at a time where I'd have to have after school care for the girls, but I've been able to say, so any chance we can go earlier? And they're, well, matter of fact, we're changing everything around, come in at 10. I'm like, perfect.
Wonderful.
Yeah, so it's really interesting when, and the interesting thing was, I was like, right, why am I thinking about butterflies? And I put butterfly earrings on, and I'm like, all right. And I get there, and I hadn't created a meditation for this week. And one of the women said butterfly, and another one said butterfly. I'm like, right, okay, there we go. That's where we're going.
Yep, the butterflies.
And so I was like, what am I doing? Okay, I'm just going to let it flow out of me. And I did that both days, and it was a little bit different both days. And they were just like, it was, it was just really beautiful to really just being in my element. Not doing it anybody else's way, just my way.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So,
Sam,
yes.
thank you. Just because I felt really impelled while you were speaking to draw a card.
Of course you did.
And the
Don't tell
card,
me we got her.
oh, hang on,
Here we are.
is friction,
Ooh, yes.
which is really all like you've been saying.
You gotta
Sorry.
keep the card in front of your face when you're doing it. There we go.
Perfect.
So it's a beautiful woman with it's almost, it looks like she's almost become the phoenix. That's how I'm seeing it. How are you seeing it?
And friction, yeah, go, Jude.
I was going to say, well, I can't really see it at all at the moment because of these damn glasses.
That's all right. So for everyone, we will put this card in the comments below. So and the description as well for you for a later date.
But no, the thing with friction is it's friction that makes us grow. It's friction that makes us gain that higher, that next level, which, it's friction that's the discomfort. It gets us out of our comfort zone to take that next step, go that next level, grow.
Yeah.
So I just sort of thought that was an amusing counter assurance, if that's a word.
Yeah.
We can make it a word.
It's in the new Sam dictionary. I've been coming up with all sorts. I don't know. I said something. I just really, how I should say that I need to walk around with one of those recorders. I really should, because I made up this word and the girls were eating it up. They're like, yeah, that's a word. I'm like, yes, and my cheeky central nature is like, we need a little bit of friction.
Oh, indeed. Yes, I was thinking that in my mind, and I thought, well, I go there or not. And
Of course
I
we're
was
going to
making
go
up my
there
mind to
because
bring
we
it
got
up.
no guilt. Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
yes, such a delightful friction. Now then, as we pull our minds out of the gutter,
Yes, but it's so
Let
fun
me.
in there sometimes, you know.
oh,
Let
it
me.
is, yes.
So, Lisa, share with us a little bit more about your delightful time in Bali while you were tying bows into all of the things that are goodness in your life as we were melting down, going, oh!
Okay, so my reason for going was to attend a retreat, a Dancing Through the Chakras retreat. And so that was essentially 4 days, 4 nights, 3 days. We started each day with like about an hour of yoga, breakfast, did some free time, came and danced for an hour. Um, Lunch free time in the afternoon, came back and danced for another hour, hour and a half. And so each session was dancing through a different chakra.
Mm,
And for me, it was just really nice to spend that good solid hour, hour and a half
Yeah.
dancing with the focus solely on that one particular energy center
mm,
and finding the stuck bits
yeah.
and working through the stuck bits. And, sometimes for me there was a couple of tears, um, a couple of full-on memories, some awarenesses that happen when you're digging. But it was also a really beautiful experience. And I'm looking forward to repeating it next year.
Amazing. Yeah, it sounds delicious. And it sounds like it was something that maybe all three of us we can go to next year.
Yes, indeed. Or maybe we can run one.
Who
Because we do
knows?
love doing our retreats, don't we?
We do love doing our retreats. Is that your sidebar?
It is, it is. But yes, I
Take it
was actually
away.
thinking about that. That's, something that's in the back, been in the back of my mind for a while, going somewhere like that, like a beautiful place, and just being able to have that self-expression and that opening up. And it sounds like it was really beneficial for you, and it was quite self-led in a way from what you were saying, that you got to really tune into yourself and work on things the way you needed to work on them with some guidance, I imagine, which I think
Yes.
is ideal.
Yeah, very much. Just, yeah, get a bit speechless. It was just marvelous, wonderful, lovely.
You are looking very peaceful and very like serene, I think is the word
Very
that comes to mind.
serene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, yeah, feeling it. And the reset. Just
Mm.
as I mentioned before, just having the reset going, yeah, that was yesterday, or anything was yesterday, and now, looking forward to the future.
Beautiful.
That's great. And I think that it's so important to do that. Like, we can't always be heading off to Bali to have like a full-on time, but even when we can just grab a day or even an hour or a few minutes to do those resets, because quite often we can sort of like get into our routine and we think, oh, yeah, we're on top of this, we're on top of that, everything's all how we want it to be. But then it's in those moments of silence we can connect with those things and do a bit of a reset, which can help us function at an even higher level than what we thought we were capable. So, yeah, it's
And
fantastic.
thank you. And it's so easy, I think, for the stuckness to creep in.
Hmm.
It's called routine.
Yep.
Um,
Yep.
and even just having, as you said, the one day, the 1 hour, to throw everything else away
Yep. Yep.
and just regroup in own space.
And
Mm.
that's a really interesting thing because having the stuckness is within the routine, and then everyone's like, no, you need a routine, and I'm like, but it's true. Like, I'm with you. Like, if I do everything the same way all the time, I'm like,
I get very grumpy with
I
too
get
much routine.
very,
Routine
because like,
can be good, but
yeah.
generally speaking, if I have too much routine in my life, I get grumpy. When I get grumpy, I know that that's time for me to actually take a step back, throw everything away, just, forget it all and do a reset because, I know myself by now and like we all need to do it because we're all growing and evolving all the time. And yeah, they're my signs. And I think most people have their own little signs. And I think the more in tune with yourself you get, the easier it is, I think, to pick up on those things and then you know what to do. So
Yes,
Very true.
definitely. And we were,
Which I would like to just lead into the segue with our retreat that we're running
I
mhm.
is
love this.
is that, you know, we're having so many um of our particular things, our strengths, our modalities. Um, oh, it'll be a whole day of tools, learning
Mm.
new tools to receive to be able to give yourself a new reset.
Mm, mm. May I share
Absolutely.
with?
And I think with the guidance too, and of course, being able to ask questions so that because quite often when you start something new or a new practice, you kind of think, am I doing it right? Is this how it's meant to feel? All those sorts of things. And I think, we're around, we can help with that sort of thing. And then you've got that to take home with you and different things resonate with different people like I mean you do your dancing. I could probably do some dancing, but usually for me it's not dancing. Usually for me it's like being very still in nature, and everyone has their different things that resonate with what helps promote balance and growth for them. So yeah, the good thing about the our retreat day is that everyone will be getting a little bit of all sorts of things to find out just what their particular thing is.
So this morning, while I was having a little bit of doom scrolling, because look, the kids were having a moment, and I was like,
Hmm.
right, okay. So there was a, a, a story that came up, and it said, in English we say I'm healing. In poetry we say my heart is learning to bloom again, even in the soil of old patterns.
Oh, I like
Isn't that beautiful? And I just thought
mm,
how appropriate. I saw that this
mm.
morning when I knew that we were going to come on and talk about our retreat, which is called Bloom. And we are the garden of all. We talk about how, the friction, you need the friction, you need to tend the garden, you need to, dig the soil, that's what you need to do with yourself. You can't just be doing things exactly the same way in routine and hope to have a different outcome. Yes, it can be good, but if you're used to getting up, going for a walk, doing the same thing, and just being in monotone, yes, you're having a walk, but you're just in monotone without adding a little bit of flash of color or, zigzags or a pattern or something,
Mm.
we're always going to get the same outcome. And for some people, that is okay. But for us, we like to stir it up.
We like a bit of zig, a bit of zag, a bit of, like a spiral occasionally and that
Yeah.
sort of thing. Yep.
Splashes of color,
Yep.
all of the things. So I just wanted to share that with everyone. It's that you never get rid of your pain. It's just that you move it around a little bit. And
Transmute the shit into fertilizer.
exactly. Exactly. So, we want the shit there because shit can be good fertilizer. It can, some people get really inspired and G'd up, and at first it could look like anger, it could be sadness, it could be frustration. I'm going to be better, it could be a competition. But then as you move forward in it, you're like, oh, I really don't care about that anymore, but I'm moving forward and we're going here, and oh, wait a minute, there's a new seedling there, and there's a bloom, and there's a And then you get to a point and you're like, oh, I've just created all of this.
Mm. And it can only happen when you allow yourself to open up to it, because if you stay tightly closed and don't sort of like water it and play with the soil and, all that sort of let the sun in and everything, nothing can grow and you can't see it and you can't discover it. And, when you start to, it can be a pretty amazing process.
And,
You've got to remember to water it.
Oh, for sure. Yes. You're watering yourself right now, I see. Very good.
because essentially humans are just household plants. We need some water. We need
But
some
we can
sunlight.
walk.
We need a little bit of tending. You need a bit of
Yeah.
this. You need a bit of
Mhm.
that. A bit of pruning sometimes. Whatever that looks like for you. No pruning. That's okay too. Whatever makes you feel good. And that's what Bloom is all about. We are going to be inviting you to join us on this journey. There's going to be mindfulness, there's a breathing, there'll be a bit of this, there'll be a bit of that, there'll be grounding techniques, there will be so much. And we want you to feel as much or a little bit more and a little bit more and elevate and elevate. And some things you'll go, oh my God, I love that. And other things you'll be like, oh, that's a little bit creepy
Not
or
my kind of
funky,
thing.
or
Yeah.
oh, it's not my cup of tea. But oh my God, that other thing.
Yes,
Oh,
exactly.
give me more of that.
Yes.
Or I have never felt so safe and held and heard. There'll be a little bit of everything within it.
There will be, and it will be such a safe environment too. I probably bang on about it too much, but I do just love it when women can come together and hold that space for each other. I think there's really nothing like it.
Just another thing from this retreat, what was quite nice is we were all dancing with our eyes closed. So how you looked didn't really matter because we weren't looking
Yeah,
at each
yeah.
other.
Mm,
Just very much absorbed in our own world. And
Mm.
and what would be nice is, along with the support, um, the seeing each other, yet the seeing without judgment.
totally. Absolutely. Like there's no in the space that we are creating, there's no competition, there is no judgment, there is just total holding for wherever everyone lands. Because you're going to have people that are busy, that might have children, might not have children. Whatever happens, might have been running late, or someone did something, or we all have stories. We're all going to
Exactly.
land. And just allowing you to be nothing for anybody else except for you.
Yeah, which is quite a gift. I think society kind of teaches us not to do that.
Totally.
And we're gonna, you know, put that on its head and let you have a day doing that.
So, if you're ready to have that gift of bloom in your life, please follow the link, which will be in the comments below, and get yourself to Melbourne. It's at a hotel, so there's no excuses either. Stay the
Mm.
night, go shopping the next day.
It's a beautiful
It's
hotel as well. So,
it's just before Christmas as
treat
well, so
yourself.
come and do your Christmas shopping. Be in a space of reset before you go into the holiday season. And give yourself the gift that is going to continue to keep giving and giving, because we are going to give you some tips and tools for the next, little while. It's going to take you right up to Christmas as well. There'll be little check-ins for the next, 30 odd days. So it is the gift that you give to yourself just before Christmas.
Mm.
Because I don't know about you, I'm guessing my Christmas is going to be a little bit entertaining.
A little bit entertaining. Look, I think even when you plan a quiet Christmas, it's never a quiet Christmas, and that's not a bad thing. It's not necessarily a good thing. It just is. The energy around that time, stuff is going to be happening. Stuff is going to be unexpected things are going to happen always. So, if you can be entering into that season with a feeling of confidence and tranquility and peace and just a groundedness too, where it's like, oh, whatever happens, it's fine. I'm not gonna let it sway me. I'm cool. Yep. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. So, it's important self-care, I think, to look after that.
All right. Well, ladies, thank you again for conversing in the Garden of All. Is there anything else that's pressing, that's wanting to be seen and heard and represented for the Garden of All at all? Is there a prayer, another card, anything? Giving you a moment now.
Oh, there was something, but I don't know what I've done with it now. It was a special, special little thing for you, Sam, actually.
Oh,
Hold on
oh,
a moment.
I like a little special little niece of me. All right. While we're waiting for specialness for me, let's just feel into what's going to come through. Ooh.
Well, I can't find the one I'd planned to have, but I have bought another little friend instead. I just thought we we needed an appearance from the sock puppet.
So if you missed last episode, I was doing these with my hands, and Judy was like, "You need socks on those puppets."
I was just in hysterics watching it because all I could think of was when with my kids I used to do all these sock puppet things, and it just making me laugh again now.
I love
Yeah.
that. I love that. That's gold. So let's end up with a prayer. So
Okay.
if it is safe for you to do so, if you're listening to this, please don't close your eyes if you are driving. However, you can tap into the awesomeness of what's just about to come through my mouth from the everywhere. So, thank you everyone for coming in and being in this place in complete love and gratitude, and bringing that into your heart and letting it feel and feel and feel, letting it expand 360 degrees and going out, 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 further and further and further, and bringing all of that love and gratitude to your friends, your family, your people that you love and appreciate in your life, bringing in all of your guides and your guardians and anybody else that you would like to share some of this gratitude and love with, and know that you are always supported in everything that you do, and you are completely loved. Breathing all of that in and breathing that out.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you, my darlings. Well, this has been the trio. I don't know what's coming out of my mouth right now because I've gone off with
Yes,
everybody.
yes, you're somewhere else. Yeah.
Okay, this is us. This is season 2, Garden of All, episode 3. Thank you very much, Lisa and Judy, and for all of you at home. Thanks for tuning in with all of the pleasure none of the guilt. Bye for now.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.